Hello friends, this video on personal pronouns part 1 is brought to you by ExamFear.com. No more fear from exam. Topics to be covered in this lesson are Introduction to pronouns, personal pronouns, first, second and third person, pronoun cases, nominative, objective and possessive case, impersonal pronouns, usage of personal pronouns, rules, usage of it and exercise. So let us first do a quick recap of what a pronoun is. Now, I'm sure that most of you have been studying this since your junior classes, but still, let's do a quick recap that a pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun, and that is why we have named it pronoun. That means something which is used instead of a noun or in place of a noun. Let us look at this example. Let's say that you want to tell a few things about Gitu, right? So what do you say? You say Gitu is a good girl, Gitu respects her teachers and parents, Gitu helps her friends in need, Gitu is loved by everyone. Now, what did you observe? You observed that we have used the name Gitu many times. So like in every sentence we are saying Gitu, 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 right? So in order to avoid this repetition, what do? We replace the noun Gitu with a pronoun. For example, we can replace this Gitu with she. Similarly, we can replace this Gitu again with she. Like here, if you see her, instead of that, we could have written Gitu respects Gitu's teachers and parents, right? But we have replaced Gitu's teachers with her teachers. Now, these words, she, her, him, he, these are all examples of pronouns because you can use them instead of a noun. So now by using a pronoun, your sentences become more, it becomes easier. It doesn't include repetition of the nouns. So that means using a pronoun helps. Okay. Now, when we talk about personal pronouns, there are three personal pronouns: first person, second person, and third person. Now, what is that? Now, when we talk about first person always denotes the speaker. What do we mean by that? Let's say if I say that I am going to the market. So who is the speaker? It's me, right? And about whom am I talking? I am talking about myself again. So I, we, these are the first person pronouns because here I, we refers to the speaker himself or to the speaker themselves. So we is the plural form. When there are a lot of us together, then we use we. Second person is the listener. So if I say, you are going to the market today. So who is going to the market? It's not me because I am the speaker, but I'm not talking about myself. But then whom am I talking about? I'm talking about the person who is listening to me. Right? So if I'm saying you are going to the market today, it is you. You means the one who is listening to me. So the listener is the one we are referring to. So that's second person. Now in second person, whether it is singular number or plural number, we use you. So basically there is no plural form of you. Cool. Then we have the third person, which is neither the speaker nor the listener. Then what it is? So this is basically the person about whom the speaker speaks. Now let's say that I'm saying that he is going to the market today. So in this case, it is neither me who is going to the market, so it is not the speaker, nor you, the listener. Then who? It is someone else other than the speaker and the listener who is going to the market today. So that is third person. Now in third person, we may have he, she, it. So he would refer to a masculine gender noun, she for the feminine gender, it for the common gender or neuter gender, and they is the plural form for he, she, or it. Right? So these are the three categories of personal pronouns. So basically in personal pronouns, we are only talking about the pronouns which are used for persons, which are used for people. right? So these are the three categories. Okay, now when we use these personal pronouns in sentences, they generally occur in one of these cases. So there are three pronoun cases which are normally seen, that is nominative, objective, and possessive case. So what do we mean by nominative case? Now, when a pronoun is used as the subject in a sentence, we say that it is a nominative case. So the pronoun has to be the subject. If the pronoun is the object in the sentence, in that case we say that here it is in the objective case. And in case the pronoun is used in such a way that it denotes ownership or possession, then we say that it is in possessive case. Now we will take examples for each of these cases, and that will help us to understand it better. Now we will take examples of each of these cases for all the three persons. So we will start with first person. Now, if for first person nominative case, this could be an example. We went to the school. So we here is the subject. So if you look at this sentence, we is the subject, went to the school is the predicate. So we here, which is a personal pronoun, first person, is the subject. So this sentence is a nominative case. Let's look at the next one. The teacher didn't invite us for the event at school. So here, which is the subject? So the teacher is the subject, whereas the rest of the sentence is the predicate. So obviously us in this case is not the subject. So us is used as object here. So therefore this is an example of objective case. Now another point to be noted here is just look at the forms in which these pronouns are used in nominative case and objective case. So whenever you use the pronouns in nominative case, you use I, we. But when you use them in the objective case, you use me, us. So these are important things to remember, because many times you are given fill up the blanks where you have to determine whether the pronoun is going to be used in the nominative case or the objective case. Based on that, you decide whether it should be I or me, whether it should be we or us, right? So that's an important point to be noted. Let's look at the third example. This school is ours. Now, when I say that this school is ours, what I actually mean is this school belongs to us. So it shows possession. Or when I say this book is mine, that means this book belongs to me. So again, it shows ownership or possession. So this is an example of possessive case. So in possessive case, the pronouns that are used are ours, mine. So these are the pronouns that we use. However, the possessive case can also be written in this form. This is our school, or this is my book. Now, how is this different from the previous one? So, in this case, ours, mine, these are examples of possessive pronouns. Whereas, if you look at the next set, this is our school, this is my book. In this case, these words, our, my, they show possession, but at the same time, they also play the role of an adjective because they are used before a noun. Our school. Whose school? Our school. So they are used before a noun, and they also give us more information about the noun. So that ways these words, they show possession, but at the same time they also play the role of an adjective. So these words are called possessive adjectives. So many a times students confuse between possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives. So that is why I gave these examples simultaneously so that you can understand the difference between the two. Okay, so now let's move ahead with the second person. Again, we will take examples for nominative, objective as well as possessive case. So let's start with nominative case. You speak fluent English. So here you is the subject, you is also the pronoun. So in this is in nominative case. Look at this one. The teacher called you. So here the teacher is the subject, called you is the predicate. So basically you is object here. So here the pronoun is used as an object, and therefore this is an example of objective case. Third one, this book is yours. So it shows possession or belonging. So therefore this is in possessive case. Now another way of writing this is your book. So here your is the possessive adjective. And now let's move on to the third person. So let us take a few examples. He is going to the market. Or if you say she is going to the market, they are going to the market. So any of these examples, he, she, they are the subject in the sentence, and therefore it is in the nominative case. Again, please understand, you should know the forms which are used in the nominative case, the forms to be used in the objective case and possessive case respectively, because that's going to help you. Let's look at the next example. Kavya asked him to get vegetables. So here subject is Kavya. So rest of the statement is predicate. So therefore him in this case is used as an object, and therefore this is an objective case. Finally, the third example, this is his house or this house is his. So here this his shows ownership of the house, or a possession of the house, that the house belongs to him. So this is an example of possessive case. Again, when you say this is his house, so in this case the his is a possessive adjective. So please very minutely understand the difference between possessive pronoun and possessive adjective. So we will now talk about something called impersonal pronouns. So the name itself tells a lot. Impersonal, that means something which is not personal. Okay, so when the pronoun it doesn't stand for a noun, it is said to be impersonal pronoun. Now, what do we mean by that? So till now we had been talking about personal pronouns like he, she, they, I, we, you, and if you look at all of these personal pronouns, they always stand instead of a noun, or they always stand for a noun in place of a noun. Now, if you ever come across a situation when the pronoun it doesn't stand for a noun, for let us take this example, it is raining heavily. So in this case, this it is not used in place of any other noun, and therefore this it is impersonal pronoun. Now this doesn't mean that it is always an impersonal pronoun. Let us look at this example. I saw your wallet. It was blue in color. So in this case, the word it actually is used in place of the noun wallet. I mean, the other way of writing it is, I saw your wallet was blue in color. So instead of repeating the word your wallet, we used it. So here if you see, it is used instead of a noun, and therefore here it is a personal pronoun. But in this case, it is not used instead of a noun, and therefore this is an impersonal pronoun. Let's look at one more example. It is cloudy on the hilltop. So again, it is not used instead of a noun, and therefore this is again an impersonal pronoun. Thank you. Please visit ExamFear.com for free quality education. You can learn with a simple 4-step learning process wherein you can watch video lessons, you can ask your questions, you can refer notes, and you can take a free online test. We have content for class 6 to 12 on physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology along with practical videos. So please subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Thank you.